investment offers a secure asset class for investors through two alternative ways: physical gold and paper gold. Investment in physical gold enables investors to hedge against inflation or as a counterweight to the stock market. Gold account, on the opposite hand, allows investors to form deposits when gold prices are low and withdraw the funds at profit when the gold price rises. It is noted that there are insufficient studies examining the issue of gold investment in this world. Accordingly, this report is expected to be among the first studies seeking to provide a comprehensive discussion on the gold investment in the context of effects of gold price fluctuation on gold investment, providing good returns to gold investors, and design Sharia-based investment solutions and the advantages and disadvantages of investing in gold for investors.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is RADHIYATUL binti SHOKRI and my matric number is 061495. So now I will start the presentation first. The aim of this study was to supply background information on the study, the research problem outline, the objective of the study, and therefore the question posed. Motivation for the study and gaps within the literature also are presented. The topics to elaborate on is associated with the challenges and prospects of investing in gold. Investing in gold could be a good hedge against inflation, as higher inflation generally ends up in higher gold prices and provides high returns. It's a psychological expression to the investor with the enjoyment of getting valuable wealth, and to point out a standing core. The disadvantage of investing in gold is that needed to own special knowledge within the mechanism of investing in gold so as to grasp which is genuine or otherwise. Although it's valuable, investing in it doesn't give the investor dividend or interest payments unless gold stocks or shares are purchased.
Okay, next I will explain the literature review. Studies on the challenge of gold investment. George Bernard Shaw said investors must consider additional investing objectives in addition to the intrinsic value of gold. We can't deny the effect of human psychology when it comes to invest in gold. The precious metal has always been a go-to investment during times of fear and uncertainty, which is tend to go hand in hand with economic recessions and depressions. Gold investment gives challenge and prospect itself to the individual and society. Luque 2011 provide a recent in-depth survey in academic findings on gold. For a recession in gold investment, a physical purchase gold was a challenge because of security issues. Most investors are concerned about the protection of physical gold. However, due to the security reason, also make the investing in physical gold be very risky. Moreover, the gold's price have its up and down. It is a norm if everyone tends to afraid to take the risk to face the loss. It is as gold is treasured its ability to hedge against dollar debasement. The general proof is the price of gold depends on the US dollar. When the dollar goes down, the dollar-denominated gold price goes up. However, this phenomenon is accompanied by an increase in volatility over a short period of time and becomes very unstable over time. There is also evidence that gold acts as a store of value for major currency other than the US dollar. Motivated by the current gold price boom and the increasingly important role of gold as a safe haven and hedge, they recently investigated the characteristics of gold hedge and safe havens.
Research methodology is explaining the details of method that used to recognize the data in the topics. Furthermore, this is about on how the researchers create studies orderly to ensure true and reliable results that can handle the goals and objectives of the research. In addition, there are two types of research methods: quantitative data that express the topics in numbers, or qualitative data that express the topics in words. In addition, research methodology also provides primary data and secondary data. The researchers of this case study, Adam Abdullah, used qualitative research method in the Section 3.0 research designed for the issues of gold investment in Malaysia. Therefore, he explained that there were not too many case studies on gold investment, and thus qualitative method is the easiest way to approach. In addition, he included a graph which was figure 1 world gold price for 10 years periods from March 2007 to March 2017. By using the qualitative data for this case study can make it more easy to understand and recognize the objectives, and can also know why gold investing is an alternative asset investment in Malaysia. Furthermore, he also using secondary data to strengthen the research that can be seen in the literature review section, first paragraph, which is where he explained about the studies on the financial behavior of gold that was included on Lucy et al. 2006. He explained that these statements taught that central banks around the world hold onto a huge proportion of gold reserve for a few reasons, which was portfolio and so on.
In our study in the topic of challenges and prospect of gold investment, we found some objective findings related to the given topic. The first finding is that although the price of gold shows a fluctuating trend every year, but people agree that investing in gold is still a wise investment. Gold is also very good for those who are not good at managing their banknotes well, and gold also can be accepted in all countries, unlike banknotes was used in limited to one country only. Secondly, investing in gold also gives a good return to the investor, but it takes quite a long time to get that return. In addition, as Muslims, we must make investment based on the guidelines that have been set and comply with Sharia, so that there is no oppression against those who invest. The last one is that in investing in gold, there are also pros and cons that investor will go through. One of the advantages of investing in gold is that the long-lasting value of gold gives investors the advantage to always get the best return even if gold has a fluctuating price tag. Gold can also protect against inflation because gold has been able to deliver higher than inflation returns. The disadvantage of investing in gold is that if an investor buys the wrong or counterfeit gold product, it does not bring any return and profit. This is also one of the risks in buying gold. Therefore, before buying any gold product, we must first confirm whether the gold is genuine or not, so that we do not suffer a loss. Thank you.
For the conclusion, rather than the traditional method of purchasing physical gold, this will have provided investors with a novel gold investment platform. This investment method has a high potential for solving security and storage issues. We investigate and debate the challenges and prospect of gold investment by describing other methods of gold investment in this world and weighing the advantage and disadvantage of each option. The Sharia compliance issue have also been discussed. Only a few banks in the world offer Sharia compliant gold saving accounts. Nevertheless, this was supported by a well-known legal viewpoint that regards the exchange of gold for paper money as a ISLAMIC contract, but not for Mufti Taqi Osmani, which is the transaction is not ISLAMIC because holding money is similar to metal coins. In Malaysia, we propose for negara Malaysia to impose requirements of Sharia screening on gold savings accounts offered by banks. Current events show that people are increasingly turning to gold investment as part of Sharia-compliant wealth protection strategies. As the result, this research will benefit investors, particularly for Muslims.